Imagine a world where people are forced to take minimum wage jobs because they aren't qualified for anything that pays over $15 an hour. Well, it's not imaginary. It's a very sad truth. And those people live paycheck to paycheck. And one day they get the bright idea of going to college. Of course, if I go to college, I can get a degree and get a high paying job. Now, this is a very good plan. I commend that plan. However, a lot of people don't want to go in debt. So they believe college should be free, just based on their simple understanding of how everything works. Now, that is just plain wrong. I don't think college should be free in the slightest. It would cause too many issues to count. Now, to start today's topic, I would like to say I am a college student, and I know how this seems. It seems, it's a bad look on me. Most of my audience will be college students, and I know it'll feel like a slap in the face that I don't want college to be free. But, it's bigger than us. I think this would have bigger ramifications than us just going to college. Now, first, I want to talk about some myths and truths surrounding college. A lot of people seem to think that everyone graduates college with debt. However, that is not true. In the state of Florida, according to educationdata.org, only 47% of people actually graduate with debt, which is a decently sized number, but I guarantee you it's lower than the one you were thinking. It is not as high as most people seem to think. Now, an even lower number on the spectrum is the 30% to 40% of people that take out loans, according to collegeaffordability.org. You see, not everyone has to take out loans for college. Not everyone in particular needs to. Now, a lot of people seem to think that free college would also lessen debt for us. However, it would not. It would just add on to our normal day-to-day monetary consumptions. Now, this is a conversation I will get back to in just a second, but first, I would like to talk to everyone about the graph. Now, the graph states that high school students make 2 to 3 more times the amount of money that college bachelors get. Having a bachelor's degree does not guarantee you a higher paying job than a basic high school degree, which is insane, but it's not unrealistic. Think about it. Think about how many paths there are starting after when you graduate high school. You could go to trade school. I know a few buddies who have an internship and like a car center, manufacturing cars. You don't really need a college for that. I'm sure they would pay you more if you had a degree, but, learning the trade, being there, the physical experience could grant you more than sitting in classes all day, depending on what career you want to go to. Now, this graph alone is kind of ridiculous if you think about it. You spend 4 extra years just to barely make a living wage, even though high school graduates make so much more money than you. I think the graph is ludicrous. Accurate, but ludicrous. And it's from the Manhattan Institute. Now, switching back to the conversation I was talking about earlier, think about the economic disparity it would put us in if we were to make college free. It would just add on to our taxes. Imagine you go to the candy store, right? You buy a bubble gum, and just like a pack of bubble gum, that would be taxed to hell if we were to make college free. Not only that, it would also drain money from other government institutions, such as libraries. Money that could go towards libraries or any other place facilitated by the government would go to making college free. And that could truly lessen the degree of college. It could make it worse or it could make it better. We don't know. And hopefully we'll never find out. Because quality of living would get pretty bad if college were to go free. Their tensions would rise, political debates would be non-stop, more than they are already. We would have to pay way more money. Think about it. We may not have to pay for college now, but in 5 to 10 years, we'll basically have paid for college and the taxes that we would hypothetically get if this were to go through. Now, I'm not saying to go riot about how you don't want college to be free. Of course, that is ludicrous. But I will ask for you to pay attention to the candidates you're voting for, because this, like a lot of things, sadly depend on politics. I would never tell anyone who to vote for. However, please, next time you're voting, take a look at the candidate you're voting for, because a lot of this does depend on that. You know, it depends on what they want and what they'll say. And that is my speech. Thank you.